Hey everybody, Andrew Tina here with our first video in our group. Thank you so much. It's Friday afternoon, about 3:40. Just wanted to say hello to everybody via video. Expect to be doing quite a few of these. I'm in my training room here at Bridgewater Chevy. Got the doors closed, a little bit of privacy. Couple things I want to go over with you guys. I really encourage you to invite anybody and everybody that you think can benefit from this. We're going to go over some really good content that's going to help sell cars. And I just want to share real quick that anything that's taught or shown to sales staff, right, nothing's 100% foolproof. These aren't magic words. All of a sudden you say these words, you're going to sell a car, right? But these are word tracks that will help you stand out in the marketplace and make you different from your competition. So the first thing is I would share with you when you're presenting a certified used car, get the internal document that the technician uses. I go over this all the time. It's a point of sale material. I show that it's a 172 point inspection and that the technician signs off on every single one. And I also talk about how if we trade in 10 cars, that very possibly only 2 or 3 of them will make it to the certification only because the others do not meet our certification criteria. We take the process very seriously and we dot our I's and cross our T's, so to speak. A really good presentation for a certified pre-owned would also to have some manufacturer point of sale materials. These are specifically designed to help you build value, and not enough. If you don't have a point of sale certified pre-owned material at your desk, get something. It's just like an evidence manual, and it helps build value, right? It's all about building value. Talks a little bit about the warranties, the schedule maintenance, the 24-hour roadside assistance, and then the General Motors actually puts a dollar amount on it. If you can see that, it actually talks about a $2,600 value when you add all of those items. So just to give you a sense and an idea of what you can expect, it's going to be some stuff like that. So the first thing you got from me on the first video out of the gate for our new group is point of sale materials for certified pre-owned cars. Talk a little bit about how seriously your dealership takes the process. Bring out some point of sale materials like I showed you with this is the technician document that he signed. Sometimes when I pull these out of the folder, there's grease all over them. Just lends more credibility, right? Picture's worth 1,000 words. And another very effective word track is when I say to you things like, when we trade 10, maybe only 2 or 3 are gonna make it. They just don't meet the criteria. Rest assured, if you're looking at this certified used car, it's gone through a vigorous inspection and it's the best of the best. Just a sense of what you can expect. Another really cool thing I just want to share with you guys, one of the things we're going to talk about, I wrote down a few topics, and I'm going to encourage any of you to share some topics. I want to talk a little bit about live market data when it comes to trade-ins. Customers, when it comes to trade-ins, most dealers have access to something called vAuto, right? You guys all know vAuto. And what does vAuto basically do? It gives us live market data. It tells us exactly what cars are worth at the exact time. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Incentives explained. I don't know about your manufacturer, but when it comes to General Motors, it's confusing. What cars in the household, are they leased? Do you work for the police department, health responder? So incentives explained. That'll be another video just explaining incentives. How about this one? Market adjustments. Does your dealership have market adjustments, and how are you handling them? What word tracks are you using? I could just tell you, if anybody knows, I work for the Perez family. We have aggressive market adjustments, and we're really successful with them, and we train every day on how to handle them. I'd be happy to put some content out there when it comes to that. Here's another one of my favorites. The difference between a walk around and a tell around. What does that mean? So a walk around presentation, you should be presenting a feature, advantage, and a benefit. Lots of times salespeople, newer salespeople, or even some seasoned ones that may forget, we do something called a tell around. And a tell around is the car's got this, the car's got this, the car's got this, but without any explanation of what it has and how it benefits the customer. So the difference between a walk around and a tell around, one of my topics. CPO presentation, which I covered a little bit in this video, and then a sales process. Every dealership has a sales process. Here's a quick question for you. What part of the sales process is the most important? Trick question. What part of the sales process is most important? You want to know which one's most important? The one you're on. The one that you're working on. The step that you're working on is the most important because they're all important. Looking forward to talking a little bit about that. And then the day in the life of a salesperson. Our life is great. We have this flexibility of time. We really don't have a punch-in clock kind of thing. I could tell you from Bridgewater Chevy these days, guys, we're in polos, jeans, and sneakers. It's been pretty cash lately. It's coming from the guy that used to wear a shirt and tie up to 9 o'clock at night. So things have definitely changed. The video's a little longer than I want it to be. It's up to about 5 minutes now. I'm going to cut it short, but there is one more thing I want to leave you with. Check out this book. There's a couple things, more of a mentorship. If you're not one to read, this is an easy reading book. It's not really hard. I'm not a big reader, but there's some great stuff in this. Atomic Habits by James Clear. I give that to you today. So I leave you with certified pre-owned presentation, some topics you can expect that we'll cover here, and I'm encouraging all the input from all the experts, from all the pros that we so far have in this group. There's only 21, but I expect it to grow. Just using our individual circles of influence. Individually, we all know people, so I'm going to please encourage you, share, that's fair. Share the page, let's build it. Hopefully you picked up something from this short video on the CPO presentation. Andrew, Tina, thank you so much. 6-minute video, a little longer than I want. I will work on cutting them down. Thanks for your time. First one out of the gate. Have a great Friday, great weekend. How many times, I'll leave you with this. How many times have you worked the last Saturday of the month? How long have you been in the business where you can say it's the last Saturday of the month? I could just tell you that I've said that quite a few times in my day. Tomorrow's the last Saturday of the month. I hope everybody sells lots of cars. Thank you for checking out the video. Thank you for joining the group. Looking forward to everybody participating and helping.